and welcome to my little crafty Christmassy weekend. It is officially Christmas season and I am so excited. This is my favorite time of the year and I am beyond excited. I actually start planning for Christmas really early. I think I bought my first Christmas present in September. So there you have it. And this year, my aim was to buy as much as I could, sustainably, ethically, handmade, homemade. And I've done really well with that, but I will chat more through the things that I've bought in another video because I am going to do a wrap with me video. But today, I thought I would bring you along as I do some of my homemade Christmas presents. I love making homemade Christmas presents. I just like making things that are extra special, that are specific for that person, that you put a lot of thought and time into, and I feel like people really appreciate it. I mean, I really appreciate it when someone hand makes something for me. But first, I thought I would read out a list of things that I've made before or other people have made that I know of and chat through those because there is so much you can make for people. I mean, this list is, how many things do I have? Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I have 11 things. There's probably hundreds, but these are just things that I've made or somebody I know has made. I just wanted to share that because there's a lot that you can give people and I just wanted to give you that option. I think it's that extra bit special, that little bit extra special, that little bit more special. Also, please excuse if I sound a little clogged up or if my nose is really red. I have a cold because it's that time of year. But I have my cup of tea. I also have my favorite Muji log fire candle burning, which is why the lighting is a bit moody. And I also have a big bowl of quality streets. It's funny, Kieran just walked in and made a coffee, so I stopped recording the video and I already thought of a few more things to add to the list. So there's endless amounts of things that you can make for people. You can actually go to John Lewis shops and get your own tin and fill it up with whatever ones your favorite are for Quality Street. So I'm doing that next weekend and I'm so excited. No more coconut. Hot take, but no more green triangle, no more orange crunch, no more purple one. I like fudge, the 2 toffees, the fruit creams, and the chocolate block. That's what I want. Actually, and there's a surprise flavor this year, and it's a pineapple cream. I was kind of hoping it would be something more yummy, but I might give it a go. I just don't know. I do love the strawberry cream. I like the orange cream, not love, but I like the pineapple cream. I don't know. First on the list is cross-stitch decorations. Now, they don't have to be cross-stitch. There's a lot of crafts you can do for Christmas decorations. One of which I might be doing later today if I have some time. But last year and this year, I have made cross-stitch decorations. And actually, cross-stitching was what I taught the girls in the craft club video that you would have already seen. It's very easy. It seems very hard. It seems like crocheting and embroidery and stuff. It's not. You have paper that has little holes in it, and then you make crosses over and over and over again. It is very time consuming, but it's very easy. So I made some last year. I'm hoping I can insert a picture. Oh my God. They took me way too long. Be warned, if you're gonna make this, you need time, okay? Because, oh my God. I made my sister a beach scene, my brother a weight from the gym, my mum a cup of tea, my dad a crab, and my granny a Christmas pudding. And then this year, I'm making only one. I could only commit to one for my Spanish granny. And it's this. So once I finish this, which hopefully will be soon, cut it out and then you sew some velvet on the back of it. I sew the velvet against it, flip it upside down or flip it inside out, fill it with toy stuffing, which I bought in Amazon. Probably not very sustainable, but I'm not throwing it away. I'm just keeping it for all the little crafts that I do. And then you put a ribbon in it and sew it closed. It sounds more complicated. It was a little bit tricky, but I am not that crafty and I was able to figure it out. My first one came out quite wonky. Mum's one is very wonky. But by the time I got to the rest of them, I was in a much better place and I feel like I'll probably be able to pull this one off. Then the next one on my list we're actually going to make now in a minute, which is a felt crown. I've seen these everywhere and I want to make it for my niece. Also a felt bookmark. Then another one that is a very trusted companion of mine is shortbread. I make shortbread every single year for people. I buy tins in Tiger. I bought some in soft string green. I'm going to show you just now. So first I bought this big one. So this one has snowmen and candy canes. This one is my favorite, I think. It has a little train with mice, a Christmas train. Actually, no, that's a badger and a bunny. So it's just different creatures. And then a Christmas tree on top. And then I do love this one too. This is bunnies. No, it's not just bunnies. There's dogs too. Bunny and dog marching band. And they have a drum on top. And then give shortbread or give biscuits or something you've baked. Next is a print. I am not artistically creative. Like I'm not a good artist. But I can do digital stuff-ish. I don't have any training. Someday I would love to do a graphic design course, but I saw a girl on TikTok, so this is not my idea, and she made this print for her boyfriend, I believe, and she explained how she did it, and she made it on Canva, and I actually have Canva Pro, which is my treat every month because that thing is not cheap. And so a year ago, I made it for Kieran for, was it your birthday? This is what it looks like. So it is basically all of our memories here. In black and white. If I tag the profile, you'll be able to see the tutorial on TikTok, but it's really easy to make. Next, a scrapbook or some kind of booklet thing. My sister's birthday. You probably saw this in another TikTok, in another YouTube video that I made, if you have watched it. But I made her this little booklet for her birthday. She turned 29, so I got 28 of her closest friends and family to send a wish they had for her, and the last one was left blank for her to fill in. And then I also put in some photos. And then I put a quiz on the back. But yeah, you can make things like this. Then we have Kieran's beside me and he's gonna laugh at me because, well, the other one I was gonna suggest is annotating a book. However, I chose to annotate 2 books for Kieran 2 years ago. Pride and Prejudice, my favorite book. Norwegian Wood, his favorite book. I think I'm 3/4 through Pride and Prejudice. I haven't even touched Norwegian Wood. It takes an inordinate amount of time to do this, okay? Okay, so make sure you have that time. Right, now things I haven't done. Pottery painting. I'm actually going pottery painting later and you're gonna come with me, but you could paint something at the pottery painting, give it as a gift. A poem. When I was small, we did a Chris Kindle or Secret Santa or whatever you call it, just my family. And it was all handmade presents, and my mum had me and she wrote me a poem. That was one of my favorite presents I've ever gotten. So writing a poem for someone. Candles. My friend Carly has made me a candle before. I don't know how she did it, but she did it. So maybe it's something worth looking into. This is an idea that I have that I haven't done. It's a baking set. So buying like a lovely brown bag or something and then sticking all the dry ingredients for cookies or brownies or something, and then tying it with a bow and putting a little card with like steps or something. I think that would be really cute. If it's biscuits too, you could tie a little cookie cutter on it or something. I think it's cute. Crocheting. Again, Carly has crocheted a scrunchie for one of our friends, and she's actually going to teach us how to crochet scarves in our next craft club. So you can learn how to crochet. You give that as a gift to someone. Embroidered bits. Yes. So I have a book about how to embroider. I haven't even opened it, but I was thinking you could embroider some pillowcases for people. You can embroider a little t-shirt. You can embroider placemats or napkins. And you could just do a little embroidery on the side on just like a white napkin. But that would be so beautiful. Then we have watercolor. I can't do this, but a friend of mine, Els, gave me a watercolor little picture a few years ago. I still have it. I love it. So doing that. And then the last one I have is a little fold-out letter. There's lots of paper crafts you can do. I made one for Kieran once that was like little hearts and then it was like an accordion. But some kind of paper craft where you've like written, because also another one is a letter. I think in the same way as a poem, I think like a handwritten letter is such a beautiful gift. But you can take it up a notch by doing some kind of nice craft with it. There's all kinds of things, especially Pinterest. For any of these or anything else, make sure you have a Pinterest account. If you don't, your world's about to change. Okay, your world is about to change. There's everything on Pinterest, so it's worth having a look there. So that's the end of my list. Now we should get on to crafting. Right. Like I said, I'm gonna make a felt crown for my niece. or at least attempt it. I think I'm gonna use pink. And I've looked up some videos on how to do this. I have my little laptop beside me. So I have my felt, I have lots of other colors felt, and I have a pack of buttons. And then I have loads of like embroidery thread. Where do we start? Okay, you fold it in half and then you do the design on that half. You cut it out and then you just have to sew the bottom bit. Okay. You sew the bottom bit and then you sew the ribbon on the other side. But also, don't sew the bottom bit until you do the embroidery on the front so that the back doesn't have it. Okay, I can do this. How big should it be on her head? That's my first question. Like, this is probably right for my head. Should it be smaller than this? Maybe I should just leave it this length, and if it goes around most of her head, that's fine. Okay, this person has the fold at the bottom. Maybe that's a better way of doing it. This. Okay, I can totally do this. Ta-da! I always make faces when I concentrate, so I'm trying to like not make that face now. Because I always go, I'm concentrating so hard on the scissors and I'm not making a face. My hands are shaking. I think also I have to think like wonky's good, like wonky's fun. Okay. Oh, okay. This woman has a bunch of embroidery on hers and I'm not doing that, but okay. Yeah. Now, what am I gonna do on it? I think I'm gonna do a little M because that's her initial. Maybe in this yellow, and sew that on. And then I was thinking of doing some little flowers with buttons. God, I can't remember the word. My brain is turned off because there's also some really, really cutie buttons here. Like, look at how cutie this one is. Look at that. So let's start off with the M, the yellow M. Yellow being my favorite color. Again, wonky's good. Let's keep things wonky. Okay. If I do a round DM, it's gonna look like McDonald's. My hands are shaking again. Wait, you're so cute. Look. Next thing is gonna be trying to get this thread through the needle, which is always a struggle. How long is this video gonna be? I think very long. Fun fact, I actually did a sewing course back when I was 13 or 14. And I made my own skirt. And then I forgot everything about it since. Okay. Can you see that? I have finished the M. But I've also realized it's 12:30 and I have to leave here at 1 and I'm having a toasty that I need to make and eat before I go. But anyway, that's the M. Cute. What are cute ones? I'm just gonna take them all out. Oh my god, these ones have flowers on them. Can you see that? See that? Okay, that one could go at the very top. That's too cute. Let's make tiny little flowers. So I have 1 flower, 2 flower, 3 flower. Oh, this one moved. 4th flower. And these are a little bit, these buttons are a little bit uneven and these buttons are a little bit uneven, whereas these are the same. Actually, no, these are 1 small, 1 big. And then obviously there's these gorgeous little flowery ones that I'm going to stick at different points. But I think I'm going to do that rather than embroider because I don't know how to embroider. What you doing? Oh, show me. Oh my god, that's really cute. Hey.
A dog named Winston that will soon exist.
Yes. And then
the water bowl.
It's gorgeous. I won't even record you because I know you're stressed. Hello. It is Sunday. I still have my cold, but I had the cutest time yesterday at pottery painting. You will have seen I made a caterpillar roll and I'm so excited to get it back. I cannot wait. Anyway, came home. Kieran went out to meet friends, but I still wasn't feeling well. Obviously, I still have my cold, so I stayed home. But I finished this. Now, I was thinking, oh, maybe I should wait so I could film it. But then I was like, I just need to get it done. So I finished it. Look, it came out so much better than I anticipated. I'm actually so proud of it. So obviously you saw the M, then all of the little flowers that I sewed on. And then I did, like, I've never done embroidery before. Where did this come from? This is my best one. Where did that come from? And then I did a bit of like not very well done stitching on the back top, but look, it looks homemade and I like it that way. And then I bought this gorgeous ribbon in Sostren Gren. So I made it. Like, it's not so cute. I'm actually really proud of myself for this. I thought I might be able to quickly start at least two of the other felt crafts I want to make. This is the aidy of the future, going back to say, if you're my sister, if you're Natalia, please skip forward to this time because I'm making something for you, so skip. I'm first making a book decoration that I saw on Pinterest. What color will I use for the cover? So I'm thinking red for the cover of the book, and then I need white for the inside. So the plan is essentially cut out pieces. Probably have to make the white a little bit smaller, and then fold it and just have like a book, and it'd have just two white pages on the inside and then these two, and then put some ribbon and sew it and then embroider Little Women. I think it should be really quick to do. I am not the straightest cutter in the world. Although, you know, in my last video I was saying I'm not very good at crafting, and then look at the tiara I made. So maybe I'm just talking rubbish. Little book. Yes. Okay. My embroider, oh God, I take out a needle. Where did I put it? There it is. I'm gonna embroider an N and a J. No, yeah. That is their initials. An N and a J first, maybe like a green color. It's very Christmassy. And then I thought, suddenly, look at me suddenly being embroider queen. I've never embroidered in my life. And suddenly, I can't stop doing it. This thing is tricky as hell. So I've done it, but I actually ended up going with an N and an A for her and I, because I thought since it is Little Women, it's about sisterhood. Got that in the book. Gotta fold it over and get my ribbon. Look at the ribbon. Huh? Oh, it's on the floor. Or should I embroider the Little Women first? I think I should embroider the Little Women first on the outside of the book before I sew. But I need to know where I'm gonna sew it. Let's pin it. Okay, let's do this. So the picture that from Pinterest has very beautifully embroidered letters. This is not the same, but it's quite cute. Okay, what do we think? I think it's quite cute actually. Okay, need to work on the borders, which I think I might just use a darker red. I will sew on one of the pretty buttons just for fun on the back. One little button on the back. As long as you love me so, let it snow, let it snow, let it snow. I finished the little border. All I have to do is add this and add the ribbon. Right, let's do this. Let's do this. Where's my ribbon again? This is turning out quite cute. Finished product. Oh, cute. It has the little ribbon, and then I made this actually quite cute, but then I forgot that it was gonna look quite janky on the back, so whatever. And then you can obviously see the embroidery. I don't know if it would have been best to have another layer here, but anyway, we're here now. So the letters and then the button on the back. I could do some like embroidered flowers and stuff here, but I don't have a lot of time, so I'm gonna go with this. So I don't think you'll be able to follow me along as I make the other bookmark because I need to edit this. So that'll just appear in the next vlog, but pretty good crafts.
And now I'm gonna have some lunch and I have to edit this and upload it, so
catch you later. I have just gotten myself a little cup of tea in my Christmas mug and some mince pies, and I'm gonna sit on my bed and edit this video. So I hope that you enjoyed. I didn't get as much done as I wanted to get done within this video, but yeah, I hope that you enjoyed, and I will catch you next time. Bye bye.